Hello and welcome. Today is our episode number 28 of this Let's Play series for Nightingale. I am your host, Shiloh Q, and today we're going to be heading back to Nightingale City and continuing on our adventures from last time. So really quick, before I leave to go, I'm going to make sure I refresh all my buffs and stuff, and I'm also going to make sure that I keep a peeps box on me. So want to make sure it's empty. I am going to keep various types of ammo on me because I know I'm going to need them for later. All right, let's rest and head back to Nightingale City. I got caught on the corner there. All right, let's go. All right, and we are back at Nightingale City, and let's make sure we have the right cards. Okay, so remember last time we enacted the Treasury Eminent card. We do have to go back to Curie to complete, the quest that's kind of like all the way over there. We did complete a lot of these points of interest. We didn't do this one in particular though, but I think I'm gonna do this one on the way to the Pylon. So I think what I'll do is I'll head over to Curie first, do all the quests here at the Calcularium, and then we're gonna make our way over to this infestation and then to the Pale Pylon. All right, so that's the plan. Let me just make sure I eat some food, give myself the adequate buffs to make sure that we are as successful as possible. Gotta make sure I got my umbrella up because for whatever reason I had a lantern out, which I guess makes sense to some degree. All right, and we are back here with Curie. Let's talk to her and see what she has to say. Yes, Realm Walker, need a word? Have you completed your work with the stabilizer? Not without aid, but yes. While Lovelace's computing students adapted the functions, I added the chemical formula to the pipes. It should soon flood through the stabilizers in the city. And you have been busy yourself, I gather. Granville has last sent word, though he remains unwilling to join me here. Wisely so, as I am still quite cross over the scare. But he lives, and now I can breathe a little easier. Your presence has touched the people of the city, brought hope where there was none. Perhaps I, too, should allow myself to hope. The energy pulsing from the Calcularium has dulled, and the beast's hunger. You will not have a better chance. Strike now before they find a new source of despair. I'm ready for it. Curie has granted you access to the Calcularium. Open these doors and head to the courtyard. Inside the Grand Hall, you will find the portal stabilizer beside the transept. And please, Realm Walker, survive. I shall not forgive you if you do not. Fair enough for me. Okay, let's go in. I'm gonna start off with that AoE life drain, which I love so much. Gonna quickly check these rooms, make sure there isn't anything in here that we want to grab. Been a while since I've ran through here. Just double checking there's nothing like any letters or notes or anything. If you interact with this book, there's like a secret passageway, so I thought that was pretty neat. So we can go through here. Let's go upstairs a little bit. All right. And there's another book here. Here's the History of Nightingale book. Make sure to read that. Pause if you need to. Alright, let's keep going. And of course there's a synchronous lotus chest here, which is pretty neat. And then we have some riches and some pie. So I'll take it. Why not, right? Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, we're gonna run this way. I do not want a bunch of enemies spawning here if I can help it. Oh boy. Looks like I couldn't. Alright, they are done. Now we gotta head downstairs, make sure we grab our... Okay, there's a lever out in the distance there. We do need to interact with that. And here's the teleporter, so I'm gonna interact with this just to have the lodestar added to my map. So I can get back to the Calcularium very quickly. Here's this lever. And with that, we'll open the terrace doors. We also have a little hidden area down here. Gonna make sure to grab whatever's here. And there's some random meat on the ground. I kind of want to go upstairs here just to look around, make sure there isn't anything else up here that I want to interact with. Before we go in through the terrace doors. Okay, we were just here, so let's go back downstairs. Oh, there it is. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a heart over here somewhere. I'm kind of wondering if the heart doesn't trigger if you come from, like, the downstairs direction. I wonder if it only comes if you go through this direction and walk this way. So I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Might be an oversight there. Alright, let's go check out this room. There's another room that looks a lot like this one. And there's basically nothing in here, I don't think. Either way, we're just gonna be roaming around. Interact with the switch. Oh, I interacted with it, but it didn't show. That was kind of weird. Like, it didn't make like a sound effect or anything, which is kind of odd, not gonna lie. There's a breakable wall right here. Alright, here we go. Now let's fight these guys. Harbinger of Despair. We gotta make sure we get him. Okay, we gotta make sure we get this guy too. Aw, crap. I'm just gonna have to slash at his head. Alright, they've been slain. My helpers should be able to get the snipers. I think we got all of them. Okay, first let's turn off this transept while we're right here. Press and hold. Sorry, the portal stabilizer, not the transept. So, we're gonna watch that close up on us. In the meantime, I'm gonna run this way. And I'm gonna collect the thaumaturgic bound heart. The thaumaturgic bound heart throbs with vile energy. Harvest the heart. Alright, we've harvested the heart. We closed the transept, so now people can actually come back in here, which is great. And we're gonna head upstairs. Talk to Curie. Yes, Realm Walker, need a word? The Calcularium transept is closed. And we all released a collective breath when we felt the Hellmouth close. So many people to thank for this. And at the center of it all, there is you. What a rare gift to allow oneself to be transformed by others. Like Amber, you have preserved fragments of all who crossed your path, and by doing so, you have become a mosaic of the best humanity has to offer. How fortunate we are to have found you in the end of times. I was simply lucky to be surrounded by brilliant minds. Alright, alright. I have taken enough of your time, and I hear new challenges calling your name. Tell me, have you harvested the thaumaturgic bound heart? I have it with me. Perfect. Find the pylon guarded by my fellow Calcularian. They can assist you in converting the heart's magic into energy, so you may clear the path to Pandora's Bane. That district is home to the Hermetics, and thus secrecy shrouds it. Their transept was never open to anyone outside their innermost sect, but we believe it lies beneath the cathedral grounds, accessible only through the city sewers. I will send word to my contacts there, though I cannot be certain they survived the spread of the Pale. Regardless, you should now have everything you require to stabilize the transept on your own. I shall heed to Pandora's Bane. Alright, cool. Alright, so we have gotten a Masterwork Lantern. So I'm gonna take that equip it, and I'm gonna extract this because I mean it's just better. And the cool thing about this lantern is it already has a fabled charm of the lantern, and what it does is it allows me to throw fireballs. So essentially I can throw fire at tier 1 for immolation, essentially. That's all it is. You can't like channel it or anything, but it's pretty neat looking. It's still fun. Anyway. So yeah, it looks like they took my advice on the, hey, maybe we should have fireballs come out of lanterns strategy. It's an interesting implementation for sure, but that was something that I actually requested, I think, like on a previous like post. So I wonder if like they saw, like the devs saw that and was like, oh yeah, let's add that in. Like it kind of makes me wonder. So definitely interesting. All right, we're gonna build our synchronous lotus chest real quick. I'm gonna take out the things I know I don't need, so this is gonna be gone. These, oh, I'm gonna need the Lacunas ingot on me, actually. You'll see why in a bit. I'm gonna take the bound ichor out. Gunpowder can go. I need the thaumaturgic bound heart on me, so let me extract this. Extract the hinges. This reinforced leather can go too. And also this lumber that we randomly got. Charm of ammunition, that's a nice one to have. I think I have, yeah, I already have one put on my mystic revolver, so I don't really need a second one right now, but that's okay. I'm probably gonna need it later when I inevitably decide to upgrade my gear to the late game. Well, when I say the late game, I mean the tier 5 weapon set. So that's when eventually I'll be able to do that. All right, so next we're gonna head over to this infestation right here, and then we're gonna go to the Pale Pylon. Damn. Right, took those guys out. I'm not sure if, well, there's still some building here that is infested. I'm gonna put the icon down. So it's definitely this building right here. Probably the front of the building. Let's check. There we go. There's a lot of enemies on the street here. Thought I saw one running the other way. I was able to dodge that attack. Oh! Oh, that's awful. Alright. Easy. Okay. We still have that infestation to worry about, so it's probably going to be one of these buildings here. I do know that there is a... Oh. Ooh. Hold on a second. What is attacking us? Ow. That hurts. Anyway, so on the bench over here, we have one of the phonographic cylinders, by the way. Thought I should mention that. So this is where you find one of them. Alright, let's continue. We're gonna have to go into that building, I assume. Let me see. There should be a way to get in from here somewhere. We just have to find the entrance. Just gonna look around a little bit. Oh, that's weird. It's like an invisible piece of equipment here or something, like... Huh. That's really weird. Okay, that might be something I have to report as a bug. Or a visual issue there. Very weird. I do not see any entrances. Just gonna keep looking around. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go do the pylon thing. We'll figure that out some other time. You have to be careful here because there are going to be some interesting spawns. Oh. Before I do anything, I need to deal with this. Oh. Alright, looks like we got all the enemies. Looking good. Alright, let's talk to these guys. Keep your distance, stranger. The pylon's not working, but we've got orders to keep the bound away from it. I brought new energy source from the pale pylon. What a ghastly yet wondrous thing. Granville's machine will take some time to convert the magic into electricity. I reckon there will be 3 stages before it's fully done. While we wait, the bound will be drawn to our heart's energy, like moths to a flame. We've been doing our best, but we're no fighters. A realm walker's aid would make all the difference. I'll fight by your side. Thank you, realm walker. Alright, let's start this thing. Oh yeah, so if you notice, I needed Lacuna's ingots to open this up. So that was why I mentioned earlier the ingots. Another reason to use life drain, of course. I'm killing enemies I didn't even see coming. It's great. Alright, looks like we're on stage 2. It just straight up died. It's pretty funny. Check on this side. Ooh. What are they shooting at? Is there a big boy down there? No, it's just a fire guy. If I stand here, he should die without... There it is. Shouldn't be too bad for us. We might be on round 3. It's hard to tell. Yep, there it is. I'm going back upstairs to protect the thing. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. GG. Alright, we got this done. Now the only thing we have to do is go upstairs. Once we've collected our essence, that is. We have to go upstairs and interact with this switch. Now we turned it on. Pretty neat. Pretty colors. I'm blind now. All right, so now we've gotten all that done. We still have one Hope Echo in Queen's Brae, which I assume is probably in probably in a building that I did not check earlier, but I'm not too worried about that right now. That is, I mean, it's technically a side quest, not a main quest. All right, so let me just pick up the stuff down here that I didn't grab earlier. No point in letting that go to waste. And we're gonna head upstairs. And we're gonna glide this way. So the next aisle we're going to is over in this direction, obviously. We need to get to Pandora's Bane. And we also need to activate the inactive Pylon, so that's another thing. There's a bunch of different objectives and stuff we can do in this area, so there's also a lot of snipers too, so we kind of have to watch out for that. If we take the bridge has collapsed, so yeah, unfortunate to say the least, but it'd be like that sometimes, you know. It's the end of times, I guess. Easy. Alright, looks like we got all those enemies. I can hear a bunch of different things already. This building right here has some stuff going on. There is a puzzle. Ooh. Looks like there's also danger. I'm gonna run through the fire. It's fine. This is fine. Unfortunately, my helper just ran back into the danger. That was not particularly a good thing. The good thing is that Life Drain can attack through walls, which is kind of insane when you think about it. Alright, we have some resting cots. We have a Hope Echo. So this is, you know, make sure to pause if you need to. Right? And what the? Oh, I got shot through the window. I didn't even know that was possible. Damn. Okay. Oh, my helper might have gotten them. Nope. That's why I thought it wasn't possible to, but apparently it is. We're gonna collect this essence bundle. Try not to get shot through that wall. Don't worry, I'll get my revenge later. Might take a while though. I think we're good. I do hear musical tones puzzle, but I'm not sure exactly where it's located. I'm gonna run through the fire again. I'm just gonna run up here. Let's see if I can get any vision on anything important here. You know what? I think I'm just going to rush over to this area first. We're gonna deal with that infestation. Well actually, technically we've already... You know what? Let's go toward this area here, because we're gonna have to go this way anyway. Gotta make sure we get all these enemies out of the way. Clean this place up. There's also a bunch of glyphs that we have to interact with. I'm gonna try my best to remember exactly where all the glyphs are, but if I don't find them the first time, I'm gonna have to use the spyglass to locate them. So sorry in advance if I forget. Okay. Let's go this way. There's one right here. One right here. Gotta make sure there's none over here. Not sure how many more of these we need. There should be another one down here somewhere. I believe it's on the other side here. Inside this wall, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm misremembering. I remember it being inside a building. Love how my helpers just like catching on fire constantly. Ooh. I'm gonna have to deal with this first. Ow. I hate that attack. Alright, you see that, like, orb up there? We're gonna have to follow that later, but that's not my main objective right now. Just gotta look around, make sure. Oh, here it is. I'm not sure if it's down here somewhere. I'm gonna use my spyglass to, try and locate that last one. We already did that. Oh, here it is. Ta-da! Alright, now that we've gotten that, we do have to go around. We're gonna go this way. And there is a little, bit of a follow the leader kind of puzzle here. Not really a puzzle, but if I interact with this, it's gonna want me to chase it down. So I actually will for the prize. Now the bad thing about this is that it draws a lot of attention. Ow. I think this is the last one. Yep, there it is. Cool. We got All One Night, and we also got some Nightingale Sovereigns, so could always use those, especially when you're in offline mode. I mean, very helpful. I'm gonna jump over this way, and we're gonna take a look at that building again. I do want to... Oh boy. I've angered something. Nope. Oh, there they are. Gotta get these. What the? I didn't see what attacked me there. Alright, we've released some stuff. Oh, wrong button. Sorry about that. I'm used to having the sickle on my 2 key, but I put it on my 4. I remember why too, but the reason why I'm over here collecting all these berries is because the berries, there are some new ones here. The choke cherries, which you don't really see before getting here. I don't know if they're unique to only Nightingale City, but I think it's worth collecting at least, just to add into our little collection. Anyway. Either way, I'm gonna place some stuff down here. We're gonna put that away. That can go. Let's put some of these other things away too. Kind of don't want to put this away. I will put the cherries and stuff away though, because if you collect enough of them, they do add up in weight. All right, here we go. So we have a musical tones puzzle. Let's see if we can do this one without much problem. This one might make actually some sense to I mean, I have done this before by chopping down the trees just to get like a better line of sight, but we also have that essence bundle right there that we need to get. So let's see what we got. Oh my god, really? I missed the beginning of the pattern. All right, let's see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Can't hit it. Oh, that's not it, is it? Oh, it's over here. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna get this one. Oh. Sorry, I'm gonna get this, and then I'm gonna go up here. So this does open up a way to the sewers, right? Like this thing here. You can go in. There's another entrance to get in through I believe somewhere over here near the docks. You could walk up and help out some Calcularia and stuff, but I just opted to go this route because why not? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll collect that. Gotta get all the glyphs. There's some other glyphs up here. Alright. And we've done it. Go back down. We need to go for this assassin. Easy. Collect the heart. And then we're gonna go and turn this off. And now the portal stabilizer should be good. Cool. Nice. We are good. Alright, now we're gonna go through the sewers and stuff. I kind of did like the faster way of getting to the end here, but you know, there's an entire sewer system. Looks like we got a prize from that, or quest completion. Here's a Hope Echo. Make sure to check it out. Pause if you need to. Okay. I'm gonna bust through a couple of these walls, and of course the lodestar is here, so make sure to interact with that. We're gonna go through this area because we haven't done this yet. The sewers are really easy to get lost in. I feel like every time I complete the sewers, there's always like a part I get stuck at. Which kind of sucks, and also I feel like I just dropped some FPS on me. That was kind of weird. What the? Oh! I gotta find the hearts, because they're just gonna keep spawning enemies. Oh, there's a big boy. I see it. Ow. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies running around here. Oh my god, I'm like dropping frames. That is so weird. I don't know where the enemies are. That's okay. I'm just gonna loot the chest. Oh my god, really? I guess I can't be left alone in peace. There's another one in here. Oh, of course. Nice try. Easy. Oh, what are they? Oh. Good spot. I didn't see that one. My helper's watching my back. Alright, looks like we got all of them. The area has been secured. Let me get our essence bundle right there. There's also, you can break this wall to go down the stairs. There's like a shortcut. Anyway, continuing. We're gonna get this essence bundle. Continue on our journey. Oh wait, this might be where we came from. Oh, that's right, because I forgot. We kind of did this a little bit backwards. Normally you'd come in through a different direction. But in this case, we kind of came in through the exit? I don't know. I don't know what the entrance or exit is. Here's another Hope Echo. Make sure to, read that if you need to. Okay. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna go this way, though. There is a little bit of a jump here. And then there's a, musical tones puzzle. There's a Hope Echo here, as you guys can see. Kind of trapped behind here. Let me make sure there's nothing else back here before I do anything. Here's another Hope Echo. Make sure to pause if you need to. I don't know what's down there, but I kind of don't want to jump down there. Okay, that one is closed. Check the other side. That is also closed. It looks like I will have to jump through. Okay, let's do that then. Oh, wrong way. We're gonna jump down from here. This is one of the rooms that we were just in not too long ago. It's like it just kind of led back to this area. So it doesn't look like there's it makes much sense to go this route actually. I can still hear enemies, but I don't see any, so we're gonna have to find them. We're not gonna jump down that way. Doesn't look like I can get through here. Or through any of these. Oh wait, hold on. Oh! By the way, this is like a weird glitched area that I've gotten stuck in before. Don't jump through here. Also there's enemies above, which is crazy. Kind of funny you can see them. Little odd even. Alright, let me make sure there's not one on this side, because I could have sworn there was one where you could jump up top. But I don't see it. So we're gonna go back down. And instead, we're gonna go this way. Just kind of looking around, because I'm sure there's another way to get up there, and I can't quite remember right now. But I know you could run down here, bust through this wall. Oh! There it is. That's the exit, I think. I think that's the exit area. Could be wrong. I don't know. Let's just check it out. If it's the exit, I don't want to go through an exit. I want to get to that next area. See if this is it. Oh yeah, I think so. Damn. Alright, we got in. And this is the entrance from which we came earlier. Or, actually, I think this is a new area. This thing is not unlocked. Oh yeah, so this is the other area that, or the other entrance to the sewers that I usually come through. I'll show you. So you see, remember the enemies that we saw earlier? They were right there. Damn. Nothing else got to me. Oh. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies over here. I'll make sure to take this one out. It's an enemy throwing stuff. This is the area that I was mentioning earlier that you can interact with these people. We'll come back here. This is like a whole other thing. But we do need to talk to them. But I want to complete this first. Because right here, there's no... Oh, that's right. It's above. It's been a while since I've done this one in particular. We get a nice little essence bundle. It didn't open for us, though. We might have missed one. Oh, I see it. This is how you unlock that Regency sconce. There's more to do in this area, most likely. There is also a nice little chest here you don't want to leave behind. We're not going to do the musical tones thing right now. You could go back and do that, but I'm not even worried about that right now. We need to interact with these guys over here. Oh. Gotta take this guy out. Oh my god. Point blank and I missed. And you guys wonder why I use the axe more often. We're not doing that. Alright. Let's talk to these guys. Okay. And then I'll fight with you. It's basically a defense mission. So the explorers are under siege. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to one of the places we gotta protect. And we're just gonna stand right here. As long as one of these survive, we're good. We're already destroying everything that comes this way, so this is actually working out nicely for us. We also have to make sure that nothing comes through the bridge there. The rooftop area. And there's also an extra essence bundle in this area too. I'll show you guys afterward. Yeah, by the time these enemies get here, they're already melted. Doesn't hurt to renew our buffs. Something's dying. Okay. There's a couple more. Let's try not to let any harm come to any of these, but we can't help them all. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, the explosive guys are pretty bad. Hurting something. Let's check this over here. All just melting. There's a big guy over here. I can hear him. I don't see him, but I hear him. He's probably... Oh, there's two. Alright, we're good. And there's one more over here. Nope. He melted before he had a chance. And we are good. Cool, so now we can accept our little prize down here. 19 essence, not a lot, but good to get over with. Right. We can talk to them. I should get going. Alright. So let's do the glyph quest here. So I'm gonna break through quite a few of these areas actually, but there's a human chest here. A lot of these walls are just not really that permanent if you think about it. That's okay. Let's go upstairs. Now let me show you where that essence is. So if you go down here, you can drop down, and there's actually a hope echo right here. You can get 5 essence for it. Make sure to pause if you need to. That poor skeleton, man, he must have been there quite some time for there to just be a skeleton. Damn. Either that or the birds ate him up. Either way, not good. What I am gonna do though is start looking for these glyphs. Gonna kind of take our time a little bit, make sure we don't miss anything. Oh, and by the way, there is a, you see that over there? Hold on, I'll point it out. You guys see over here, there's like another puzzle you can do there. There's a way to do this puzzle without opening that door. You can actually swim underneath and get in there, which is kind of crazy, but I'll show you guys probably later what that looks like. I keep looking around. Okay, let's head up. Break through here. A break through here. This is where we get our prize. And then if we go up here, some people just chilling. There's also another golden teacup. Make sure to collect that. Looks like we have some more somewhere. Let's go down here. Oh! There's one right there. That might have been the last one we needed. Check out this room here. So this room is kind of cool because it has a peeps box already built in it. Well, just to quickly kind of let you guys know where this is, it's right here, essentially. So, I know, just saying right here isn't that helpful, but I figured the map might give a clue or two, you know. Making sure I grab everything else I need. Alright, anyway, so we have a bunch of ingots here, and you can collect all these ingots, just rob the place blind. Hey, if you're gonna save the world, you might as well benefit from it, right? By the way, this is like Elder Jotunwood that we're collecting over here, so this is actually kind of nice. So, where is it? I just collected it. Huh? I just collected it. Where'd it go? Oh well. Anyway, there's some sulfur in here too. So for some reason, all the wood disappeared. I don't know where it went. I thought I just had some, and it's not this lumber either. That's really weird. I collected it and I don't see the Elder Jotunwood anywhere. Oh, it's carved wood. Oh, what a waste. Oh well. I was like, what's going on? It makes sense now, but I'll use that probably for firewood or something. Oh, we'll throw that in there too. Oh, and I should... Oh, I messed up. I just realized I messed up because I need to, I need 2 lumber. Make sure I can build my peeps box. I don't want to be stranded out here. And of course I could break this peeps box just for the synchronous lotus, why not? Anyway, let's go get our prize on the upper floor. Pretty sure it's probably open by now. There it is. Alright, so now we get out of here. Let's go this way. You run this way. And the last Hope Echo, I'm pretty sure, is still in the sewer. But because I have the thaumaturgic bound heart, I can just get out of here with peace of mind, knowing I have everything I need. But there is one more Hope Echo in the sewer. I'm sorry I can't quite figure out how to get down there. There is like some kind of pathway, but I don't remember exactly how to get it. So I'm not going to waste any more time looking for it. We're going to go straight to the pylon. talk to these two. All right, we're gonna let them know we have the heart. Cool. Oh, that's right. Grab this. Put that away. A lot of enemies. Oh, I hate that. Gotta make sure we protect the machine. We can't let that go down. Something going on over here. Something was killed. Alright, looks like our little team here has figured it out. Wow, that's a weird glitch. Oh boy. I don't know why, but there seems to be like a weird clothing glitch on some of these enemies where like it just sticks out in one direction like super like crazily, like you guys just saw there. That's not the first time in this playthrough we've seen it. I also noticed it in the previous playthrough episode when I was reviewing and editing, so I was like, oh, that's weird. Well, they just destructed. Self-destructed, I mean. Where's the enemies? Oh. There we go. Oh, I don't have any more ammo equipped. I didn't mean to cast that. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, I hate these guys. This is why I try to kill these guys before they, Oh! Oh, wow, he just took fall damage. That's great. Thank you for saving me the trouble. And you know what? Let me grab, all the stuff that was left behind. Alright, next we have to go upstairs. After I get this essence bundle, of course. I'm gonna go upstairs. And we gotta pull that lever to activate the pylon. It's always in the same place. And of course we'll watch the light show, because why not? Yay! Alright, so now we've completed our second pylon. We still have one more place to go, which will be the Isle of D. So now we have to reach the Crystal Palace in the Isle of D. I think this is a good place to stop, and what we'll do is next time we'll come back and then do the Isle of D. Sorry I couldn't figure out how to get to that musical tones puzzle when we were over there, like at that one area. I just could not remember for the life of me, and I felt like I wasted enough time that I was just like, you know what, we're just forget it. But yeah, so there's that. There's also a nice little building here with a bunch of objectives in it. That's the one we can see across here, so we might take some time next time to kind of go through those puzzles that are in there. that exists, so that might be something to think about. But yeah, we gotta basically free up this last pylon. I think this pylon's already working, potentially. I'm not even sure, but long story short, we just need to head over there next time. So let's go back to our respite, empty out our inventory, get all the stuff out of our, you know, helper and all that. But yeah, so far this was a pretty good run. Next time when we complete the Isle of D, we're also going to go against the final boss of this area, and once that's done, that's pretty much the end of the game for now. Or I guess you could say it's the end of like the main story for the game. So that's pretty cool. I'm kind of debating if next time after that I should switch to a switch to my online character, just to kind of show you guys what like some of the like online stuff might look like if you're playing, you know, if you're doing boss rush and trying to get through everything as fast as possible. And you know, because I find that that's definitely a really easy way to get those Nightingale sovereigns. It's just way easier if you're playing online. It's not to say that it's impossible to get them by yourself. It is possible, but when you're first starting out and you don't have like the best of gear, it's gonna take a very long time. So it's definitely not optimal time-wise, I would say, but you know, there's that. You do also get a bunch of essences and things like that when you run those quests, or not the quests, when you do boss rush, I mean. So that's just something else to kind of think about, you know, food for thought. We're gonna put this charm of the axe pick away. This charm allows you to harvest any materials with an axe pick, so that also includes things like skinning animals and things like that. So if you want to be cool and skin animals with your axe pick, that's definitely a possibility. We're gonna put some of the spillover stuff away. Let's see, we have potions and magic. We do have some infusion stuff, so I'm gonna put, actually I'm not gonna use the swarm one. I don't really particularly like the swarm. Hold on a second. Fabled charm of the umbrella. This enchantment calls for us. Wait, why does it say that? It's weird. Why does it have it? That's really weird that it shows fabled charm of the axe pick, fabled charm of the whatever. I don't really understand that. That's kind of weird on the tooltip. I wonder if that's like a bug or what, but I don't know, maybe I'm misinterpreting that. Anyway, that was distracting. I'm going to try and move some more of my stuff out of here. I might have to do a little bit of organization soon-ish. Not yet, but soon. But yeah, so far so good. We also got some other stuff here. Remember, we got those new cherries that we haven't had before. It's pretty easy to get those cherries, so I mean, I don't know if it's really worth planting them. I'd say probably not, to be honest with you. But it is an option. Those exist as an option. Looks like we have spillover, so I'm gonna put this in the dump chest for now. Including this Alwanite. Actually, this Alwanite's going with me, and it's gonna go into the raw, unprocessed gems and minerals and all that. And then choke cherries will go there. But yeah, let's see what else my helper has here. What else did we make out with? Come back. Okay, essence. I'm gonna equip this. Yeah, but either way, it was a good run. If you guys have any questions regarding like kind of what the plan is as far as like, you know, future content, you know, as far as like what I'm gonna do for this game, I think the main things for now is still just focusing on the Let's Play. I have considered maybe doing some housing builds and stuff like that, maybe showcasing some nice houses. There's a lot of furniture in the game now to kind of work with, so I might build some stuff and maybe I could showcase those things. A lot of the times, like on my channel, I've showcased like my builds in other games, so I don't know if you guys would be interested in that kind of thing. So just let me know in the comments below. Either way, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, Sholo out.